Thank you for tuning in to Community Updates. Yes, Kashana, we see you, Miss Grant. We don't see you, but we can hear you. Um,
Main region. Enable camera.
Thank you all for tuning in to Community Updates. I'm your host, Michelle White, and we're on every Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m., right here on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the land. And we this evening, sometimes people go through different challenges in life, some that are more challenging for some people than others. And this evening, we have none other than Jim Smock, the executive director of the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind, and we have Miss Kashana Graham, who is the specialist. Tell us your title again, Kashana.
Outreach engagement specialist.
Outreach engagement specialist. I don't have it in front of me right this second.
That's okay.
So thank you both for tuning in with us this evening. I happen to be on the board of the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind, and it's a wonderful thing to be a part of because, Jim, why don't you start off telling us a little bit of the history of the Greater Detroit Agency?
Sure, and thank you, Michelle, for the invitation for Kashana and I to be with you again. I know I was a guest. I think it was July of last year, and so I'm pleased to be back. So thank you again. The agency started in November of 1961, so we're closing in on 64 years, or will be soon. And while the agency has had a couple of name changes in that time, the mission has remained the same. And Kashana is certainly, as she always does, able to jump in here and point out the error of my ways. But the mission is the same, to serve legally blind and low vision individuals in 7 counties in Southeast Michigan: Wayne, Oakland, Macomb are the 3 primary counties of the 7. And then you have Monroe and St. Clair and Livingston and Washtenaw counties, and to provide rehabilitative services, social engagement, and a number of educational opportunities for primarily at this time adults, although we certainly would like to get back to offering services that the agency previously had offered to those under 18.
Yes, well, thank you very much. So when people come, so you have, well, let me go to Kashana. Kashana, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do there at the agency, since you work directly with many of the clients.
When people sign up, they do the intake. When they first sign up, a lot of them come because they sign up for our outreach. A lot of them want to come first for the support group. That's we kind of encourage them to come with first because they're kind of nervous. So we kind of encourage them to come first to meet people, get that support first, do the activities and the outreach. And that's where I come in at. I kind of wanted to be comfortable because I am visually impaired myself. I was not born visually impaired, so I kind of understand. So I kind of bond with them, let them get comfortable first with coming, because a lot of them don't want to come outside. So we kind of, want them to come to the agency, meet other people, so they can see that it's other people like them, and then they can feel comfortable. They meet other people, then they come and they want to do the classes and learn how to do other things, and then live independently. They can get back to doing some of the things that they used to do. So they
And if
gradually
they
start
see all the
coming.
things that you do around the agency itself, you're a hardworking young lady. So I know that encourages a lot of the clients that you all have. Tell us what type of clients. Everyone that comes in, some people are maybe born blind, and some became blind
Yeah,
later in
and
life.
they get to meet people with different visual vision loss, because some of them are born blind, some of them are going blind, and then they have different kind of eye diseases. So they all get to meet people. It's another lady that works there, Priscilla. She's totally blind. I'm not totally blind, but it's different people at different stages of vision loss. They all get around, they talk, so they can support one another. And I think that's the best part of coming to the agency.
What were some of the things that you dealt with as you started becoming blind, and then, or you're not totally blind, but what are some of the challenges that you've experienced with that?
I experienced peripheral vision loss, color blindness, not
How did it
seeing.
happen?
I have pseudotumor cerebral, so I have
Mhm.
octave nerve damage. The light bothers my eyes, so I kind of wear different shades when I'm in different kind of light. So I started losing my vision at 19. I'm 51 now, so I've been experiencing my vision declining over the years. So I kind of explain it like the sand going out of the hourglass. So that's how my vision has been declining over time. And
Mm,
so that's what I kind of describe my vision. And I've not met a lot of people that's had that disease, but I've met two people in my life that's total blind that has that disease. So
mhm,
I just try to connect with people just to encourage them because it's not a good feeling, and every day is not even a good day for me. So I understand when a lot of the clients come to the agency, I understand what they're going through. So I can't always say that, oh, this is good to be like this. It's not. So I can kind of understand how they feel and I can sympathize with them.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yes, that's a challenge.
it is.
But that many people, diabetics, people born blind, people. I mean, it's a challenge. But then we have people like yourself, people like Stevie Wonder, and other
Mhm.
great people who have gone on to do great and wonderful things, even with that challenge. Ray Charles, those are just some names that pop in my head immediately.
Mhm.
Kashana Graham,
Yeah. Even Priscilla Miley, who is
Priscilla
one of the
Myers.
lead
Yes.
teachers at the agency. And so
So
we
tell
have
us
those
about the
activities.
programs that you have when you say teaching at the agency.
Yeah,
Jim, did you want to talk of the programs, or do you want Kashana to tell us about the program?
I'll just do a quick overview, and then I will leave all the wonderful details to Kashana. And Kashana, this is, I think, our second interview together in as many weeks, so I think we're on a
right.
roll here. And so,
Yeah, we like a tag
uh,
team.
yes,
Which is
so we
wonderful.
really do four main things. We can teach people how to read Braille and use Braille and the different levels of Braille that there are, beginning, intermediate, and advanced. We can teach people how to use technology. We know that that's so important in today's world, and with AI and Chat GPT and whatever is over that next kind of hill, so to speak, technologically, it's so important. And so we can teach people how to use laptops, desktops, smartphones, tablets, and the assistive technologies that are available to use on those devices.
Mm-hmm.
We can teach something called O&M, where we contract with a couple of individuals who will go to a client's home and help that person with O&M, or orientation and mobility. And that is to uh, get someone to feel comfortable, get someone to feel safe in his or her environment, learning the activities of daily living, to cook and to clean, and just really navigate around one space. And then the fourth thing we do, we do obviously do a lot of low vision rehabilitation. We are certainly not going to make someone see any better than he or she is at the moment, but we try to, through that low vision rehabilitation, and Kashana can speak to this in just a second, do what you were speaking of earlier, that people who are low vision or legally blind have done great things. They've done things that even a sighted person could not certainly do. And so that's kind of an overview. But Kashana, please feel free to add and fill in the blanks.
So with the low vision, it's like helping them use the vision that they have. It's a lot of low vision devices, and Aya is our low vision specialist. And what she do is she bring them in, and she has her little setup inside the library. So she's made her like a low vision lab, and she has these devices in there, and she'll bring them in and show them glasses and magnifiers and a lot of different things to help them use their like usable vision to make them
Mm-hmm.
feel comfortable, because some people feel like, well, I can't see it at all, it's too little. But once you bring them in there and show them those equipment that we have there, they can use that usable vision is what we call it. So that's that low vision part of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
a
what's
lot
the
of
class?
different technology that wasn't around when I first started losing my vision, but it's a lot
I
of
even attended a class where you all were teaching people how to use their phones, the smartphones,
and
and
I
that their
use a lot of
devices.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I use a lot of those apps
Okay.
with that and I have an iPhone, so it's a lot of those apps that I use, right, on my app that help me read a lot of things.
And
And
I
that's the
have
kind of
an
stuff.
iPhone too. And had I
Mhm.
not attended that class, I wasn't even aware that
Yeah.
there were a lot of various buttons for people that are low or totally blind to use. So that was
Mhm.
enlightening.
Yeah.
How do you teach them how to maneuver around their home? Do you have a simulation area in the office building? And tell us where you're located too.
Now we're located at 26777 Central Park Boulevard, and that's in Southfield, Michigan. And
Hmm.
what we teach them is we teach them how to set up things in their home where they're able to move around comfortable. So if we have to come out to your house and show you how to set up things in your house so that you can get around comfortable, because it's not necessary that your family know how to get around the house. They can see it. You
Hmm.
need to get around it because you can't see it. So we kind of encourage your family to work with you so that you can
Hmm.
get your things labeled and set up for you. And that's what the VRTs will come out and do. They come to the home to make you feel comfortable. And then once you're ready to come out, we help you navigate outside. So we make you feel comfortable. Whatever you want to do. You want to learn inside your home, that's what the teachers will do. If you want to come to the agency and learn, that's what we provide for you.
Okay. Um, so are you all government funded, nonprofit? Tell us a little bit about what status you're at and how
So
we
we
can
are
assist.
we are not government funded.
Hmm.
We rely solely on donations, contributions, grant revenue, in kind donations. We are certainly in a position where funding is critical. I think there's probably a lot of nonprofits that would say exactly the same thing. So we are no different in that respect. And speaking of that, we are going to have a fundraiser.
Yes, that's where I was
Uh,
leading into.
yes, it's just coming. Yeah, I mean, just I was hoping you'd ask me on Saturday, April 12th, at the Lexus
Hmm.
Velodrome, which
Hmm.
is on Mack Avenue in Detroit. We are having an indoor 5K fundraising event. The doors will open at 9. We hope to get the race underway about 10 and have the race take place from about between 10 a.m. and noon. And while the race is going on, people can bid on a number of auction items, a lot of fun prizes that will be auctioned off. We've got some great door prizes that are going to be there
Can you
as
tell us
well.
little bit about the prizes? Or I think I might know, and you correct me. We've got jewelry from a very expensive jewelers and gift certificates from restaurants. And what are some of
Indeed.
the other items?
Well, one of our board
Yeah.
members has donated, I believe it's a 50-inch
Television.
television. In
Yes.
fact, I was joking with her the other day. She said she had it set up in her home, and I said, "Well, please don't fall in love with it too much. You know, it's got to come to the velodrome on that Saturday."
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're going to
We
have
got some
a liquor ban.
handmade items too.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
indeed.
right, from people that are blind,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
yes.
they're beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can go to our website, which is lifebeyondsight.org. There is a tab at the top of the screen that talks about the walk event. You can
Mhm.
register there. You can register up until the morning of the race, so there's still plenty of time.
And
If
what is that
anyone wants,
website again, Jim?
sure, it's
Hmm.
lifebeyondsight.org. Okay. And there's a tab there once you hit the landing page that will kind of direct you or guide you through the registration process. If
Hmm.
anyone has a problem, because inevitably we're talking about technology, there are glitches, please feel free to contact me and I'll give you two ways to do that. My direct line is 313-591-3794, or you can email me. It's jsmock So that's SMOCK at GDABVI.org. I'll respond to either method that people use, and we will make sure that we get you registered. But we're looking forward to having a great day. And it doesn't matter what the weather is. It's going to be dry and warm or cool.
Because you're going to be inside.
Yes.
Walking inside the velodrome.
Yes.
So you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, right here. The date of that event is Saturday, April the 12th at the Velodrome right in the wonderful city of Detroit, Michigan. And you can go, and there are a lot of runners. Everyone wants to get there. This is Physical Health Month. So you want to get your run on, your walk on, whichever you'd like to do. And you can walk with the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind and Visually Impaired, and you'll have an opportunity it's a fundraiser as well as have a lot of fun raising funds. It's $25, the low price of $25. And you can go to Life Beyond Sight, that's LifeBeyondSight.org, or you can call the office at 313-591-3794, and you can be sure and have fun walking. They're going to start the walk, I believe, at about 9 o'clock. Registration starts at 9.
The doors will open at 9. We'll have that last minute registration, if you will, up until 10. We'll start the race. I should say that everybody who registers will get a very nice
T-shirt.
Yes.
I saw some final design work today. Who can't use a T-shirt, right? Especially as we head into hopefully warmer weather here very soon.
It's coming.
I'll take your word for it. I'll hold you to it.
Yes. So one of the things I want to say is you're watching community updates right here on WJZZ, the coolest the coolest radio station in the world. And not only are you watching through us, we have sponsors. We have ABB Wealth Strategies, who's one of our sponsors, who will help give you peace of mind while you're in retirement and when you're out, maybe just entering into retirement, to give you some options that you can do to really support and help your they'll give you some different financial strategies that will give you peace of mind. ABB Wealth Strategies, eliminate risk and maximize gains. Their number is 248-988-8200. Again, 248-988-8200. Give them a call today. Let them know you heard about it through WJZZ Cool TV Community Updates podcast. So Jim and Kashana, tell us a little bit more about some of the things that you do at the agency, some of the people that you help, because you help both the families of the blind and then the blind themselves, correct?
Yes, we have I want to mention that we do have a family and friends support group that meet every second Thursday of the month at 6 p.m. Actually 6:30. It meet via Zoom. That support group is for the family and friends of our clients. It's a support group that support group support the families because a lot of times they want advice for how to help their loved ones. Mm-hmm. And we meet over Zoom to give them techniques and to encourage them because they always want to know how to help their family members. So we get together, we meet on Zoom, they come with their questions, and they meet without their family. So any questions they want, any tips, how they help their families, I meet with them and I give them advice, and they have a safe place to speak.
Wonderful. And I would only imagine that there would have to be some depression and things that occur when people are, some counseling that needs to be done, especially if you weren't born blind. If you were born blind, it might be, well, I don't know. Both is just an adjustment.
I think it is. I do.
I know you all don't
want to admit it, but I think you do.
Huh?
We outsource out for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we outsource out.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
We have outside activities. We always try to take the clients outside. We want people to see that we go out and do things outside the building, not just always inside. We just had an activity recently. We went downtown, had a accessible night out, and the clients enjoyed it. So we do a lot of things outside the agency, get together and go out and hang out, and the clients enjoy that. So it's good to get them out into the community and do things, and that kind of helps them work on their orientation and mobility as well. Yeah.
wonderful. And Jim, tell us a little bit more about the agency and how we can help, even beyond the um, walk that is coming up. Maybe somebody can't make the walk, but they would like to just give a donation. Maybe an organization is listening and would like to donate. They can still go to the website
They absolutely can, Michelle. Yes.
and they can contact you as well.
Yes.
Because
And,
we
and,
want
and,
always looking for supporters.
absolutely. And, you know, independent of the section on the website that is dealing with the 5K walk, there is a general donate or donation tab or link that is available 24/7, 365 for anyone who wishes to donate. No donation is certainly too small. We have had some people donate items. We've had people donate equipment that clients are able to use. We've had people donate canes, for example, that some clients use, and a whole host of other items that we use either directly or indirectly. So we're always certainly looking for those donations. We certainly welcome, obviously, the sponsors and the people that help us to afford to be able to put on these events and these programs for our clients. And if I may just really give a quick shout out to our great staff. I'm privileged to work with 5 other wonderful people daily. Kashana being, you know, one of our, yes, Kashana is my favorite. I'm hers. But Kashana does a wonderful job. When we do have events, either as Kashana mentioned, outside the agency or events like we've had this week so far at the agency, Kashana really takes the lead, making sure that we stay on task, that everybody is well cared for and is enjoying his or her time with us. We also have Malika, who helps Kashana with that. Malika may often be the first person that someone contacts when reaching out to the agency. She does the intake. She does the assessment that Kashana mentioned a few minutes ago. We have Priscilla Miley, who is legally blind, and she is one of our teachers, and she teaches orientation and mobility. She teaches technology. We have Aya Beydoun, who is one of our, like Priscilla, is one of our certified therapists. And I think you heard Kashana mention a little bit of what Aya does. Aya often will go outside the agency. She will go to people's homes and help them with some of the things that we've discussed. And we have our newest staff person, new as of December, and that's Deontay. And Deontay is another one of our certified therapists who works in tandem with Aya to serve the client where the clients are, so that they don't always have to come to us. And I don't think I've forgotten anybody in that mix. And if I have, I know Kashana will remind me. But it's really a privilege to work with these individuals. We also have some contractors with whom we work. And lastly, but certainly by no means least, our volunteers, including board members. I don't think a nonprofit could function at a peak efficiency without a lot of volunteers. Again, we have our board members who are volunteers. We have people who assist us with events and programs. We will have a number of volunteers at the 5K on April 12th, and they do a great job. They are sometimes those unsung heroes and heroines, but I certainly appreciate, and we all do, the effort that they make, daily and sometimes multiple times in a day to help us with our clients and the families and our supporters.
Yes, and I'm glad to be a Lions Club member, and we are heavily support the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Indeed.
And as I thought about that here, another person, Helen Keller, who
Mhm.
was blind, if anybody knows her story,
Mhm.
and having been over in Nazi Germany and so forth, and uh, but she was the one who commissioned the Lions Club to uh, heavily support blind and visually impaired people, and
Yep, being
that
both
whole
blind and
group.
deaf. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yep, being both blind and deaf, she did
Yes,
support the
Indeed.
visually impaired.
and she was blind herself.
Yeah.
Yes. So we will definitely believe in serving our communities, and all people are part of our communities. You know, whatever, if they're blind, have been in prison, and returning returning citizens. Uh, so all they're varied people that are a part of our community that we must not forget or walk by or step by, but work together in tandem in this life and in our within our communities. Um, so you have some other things that are coming up as well as the walk, or if you want to talk a little bit more about the walk and some of the people that you're expecting, or
Well, if I may, just to sort of piggyback on what you said, Michelle,
Mhm.
we operate in two Lions districts in Southeast Michigan, 11A1 and 11A2. And 11A1 is we are a district project for 11A1, and I know that the 11A1's convention or conference is coming up. I believe it's the
on the
week
19th.
after.
Yeah, it is
Yes,
the week after, the
yes,
18th and 19th at the Hollywood Casino in Greektown that used to be called the Greektown Casino.
correct.
And
And
you're
the
welcome to that too, everyone.
absolutely, we will be there. We have a table at that event. We are a sponsor of 11A1's convention, and you mentioned the Hollywood Casino at Greektown. They
Mhm.
are one of the 5K
Mhm.
sponsors among the many good sponsors that we have. We are looking to have, like I said, a number of our volunteers, our staff will be there, board members will be there. Um, we are also going to have, as a board member, and I just had dinner with him on Monday, along with our board chair, Kathy McAdam, Justice Richard Bernstein of the Michigan Supreme Court. And
Awesome.
I know he will be there on Saturday, April 12th, because I'm his ride to
So
the venue from his home.
you know for sure he'll be there.
Well, if I'm there, he's going to be there. We're going to be joined at the hip that day. But as some people may know, Justice Bernstein, he is a member of the Michigan Supreme Court. He is legally blind, and he really is a remarkable individual. He's run marathons. He's done, I believe, triathlons. He's got a powerful. He's an athlete as well as just a powerful intellect, and he will be there that day, along with our board chair. Will I think start the race off, make a few introductory remarks. I should add that this is
Kathy McAdams is our board chair, correct?
Kathy McAdam
And she
is
is
indeed,
also blind.
she is indeed, and
She
she
is.
too is a remarkable
Remarkable woman.
individual.
Yes, she
Um,
is.
and I might say just about the 5K really quickly. This is going to be an easy walk. This is not a competition. This is not any kind of Olympic
We're gonna
event
have
by any
fun.
means. It's a fun event. It's a
Mhm.
leisurely pace.
Hmm.
If people don't want to walk all 5K, they don't have to. I may only walk 1K because I'll be busy doing other things. So it's very leisurely. It's fun. We will have some people that are in wheelchairs that will be participating. Um, in the 5K, and so everybody can set his or her own pace. We will have non-alcoholic beverages. We will have food. We'll have snacks. All the prizes and auction items that we discussed a few minutes ago. So really, please come on out. We'll get you on your way for the rest of your Saturday. I promise. After we have concluded, and I think it'll just be a great time. And in addition to raising money for us, you will meet some of the people that I've mentioned here in the last few minutes, and they really are the best spokespersons
And then
for the
too,
agency.
Jim, we'll have a few vendors there. for you to meet.
Yes.
Also, there'll be a few vendors there, and then too, you'll get to get some information about the Lions Club because they'll have a table set up. We're taking donations for glasses, so anyone out there listening, if you have some glasses that you would like to donate to the Lions Club don't they take donations for glasses to
We take
give
glasses
us.
and then we give them to other countries to be where they have no glasses, and we put them, fix them and put their prescriptions in them and give them to people in other countries.
Yep. So bring out your glasses. We'll be collecting those glasses at this event as well. And our agency will have a table set up with our information. So if you're looking for services, you can come pick up that information and leave your name so that we can get back with you and provide those services for you again at no cost. And also, when you come, even though you have registered for the walk, we will be taking donations again. If you want to give us some extra money, we'll take it. I mean, we always are looking for those donations and those devices because we don't provide devices for our clients. We can't purchase that equipment for our clients. So we take those gently used devices, those gently used canes. When you get a new cane, you got one. We take those devices and those clients that cannot afford to purchase those things. We give those things to those
So when you say
clients.
devices
That's
besides
like that,
canes,
like technologies, because sometimes we get people that'll donate us
what
those
phones,
scanners and magnifiers, yes. And if we have,
magnifiers,
yes,
phones? Because
ma'am.
people
Yep,
have to know what type of devices
yes.
someone
So,
blind needs, and if you're not blind yourself or have a loved
oh
one, you
yeah.
don't know. So what type
So
of device?
so we get a lot of device donations like magnifiers and scanners and cell phones and um, maybe sunglasses and any kind of device that visually impaired people they get people donate canes. Like we had a school that donated a bunch of canes, so we had some canes donated, and we got a lot of scanners donated, Zoom glasses and Victor reader streams and computers, anything that talks for the uh, uh, digital recorders, um, hand
I used to
magnifiers,
sell speak video phones,
yeah,
but I don't think
video
you can use
phones.
that. I
I
don't know if you
I mean
can.
iPhones, um, Android phones, anything that a lot of people, and I'm saying this, to say like if some people like when their loved ones may pass away and they were visually impaired, they'll donate things to the agency and
Mm.
we'll take those things and give those to our clients. So those are the things that we usually get donated to us and we'll give them to our clients. So those are the things that we use and need.
And if I may add, all donations to the agency are tax deductible. You will get a nice letter from me
Yes.
to that effect that you can give to your bookkeeper, your accountant. If you're doing your own taxes, you can certainly file that. So all donations are tax deductible. We are a 501c3 under the Internal Revenue Code, and uh, uh, we just thank everybody in advance for whatever that they can do to help us and help the clients that we serve.
So again, the walk is coming up next. No, yeah, next Saturday,
Yeah.
April the 12th. It starts at 9 a.m. A registration starts at 9. The walk will start about 10. The cost is $25. You'll receive a T-shirt. You'll have water and snacks available. And if you want to purchase food items, you'll have the option to do that as well. Is that correct? They'll be purchasing some food items.
Well, the actually with the cost of your ticket or your registration will get you the T-shirt, and the food items are complimentary. So
Oh,
we'll have little sandwiches, water. We'll have fruit. I think someone said granola bars the other day. So there's going to be a number of those things. We'll certainly give you some good fuel before you start the walk. Okay, and
And then
we're
afterwards, you
looking
get a
forward.
nice sandwich after you get through.
Yes. And there'll be donuts. There'll be donuts first thing in the morning. So
That's
So
Jim's
you can
favorite.
run
That's
and
why he
walk your
mentioned the
donut.
donuts. Yeah.
yeah, you can get a big glazed donut and then walk it off for the next couple of hours. Absolutely. So that's probably what I need to do. So
Well, I know it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're all looking forward to it as well.
thank
And
you.
do you have any other things that are coming up this summer that you plan, or just that people can come to that you might know of already, or things in the working?
We got a lot of fun activities planned for the clients. One thing I want to mention on the 17th, we'll be supporting the Lions Club down at the Walk at 2 Woodward. So join us down there. Meet us down
Oh,
there at
when they
2
come
o'clock.
for the Spirit of Detroit, the White Cane Week.
Yes.
So the Lions Club, along with the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind and Visually Impaired, will be in front of the Spirit of Detroit, which is the big statue with the gentleman holding the world, I think, in his hand, and you'll be down there at what time?
We'll be down there at 2 o'clock.
On the 17th at 2 p.m. Come on down, be a part of that. It'll be an exciting time. The city of Detroit and the governor will be giving award letters and letters of commendation to the agency, and it'll be just a fun time. So come on down to the Spirit of Detroit. Meet everyone in front of the Spirit of Detroit on the 17th of April at 2 p.m. And then come on out on the 19th, nope, the 12th. The 12th. I keep wanting to say because the Lions Club has the event on the 19th, the convention, but the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind has their event April the 12th, Saturday, April the 12th. Come on out and be a part of the fundraising, fun being the operative word, fundraising event right at the Velodrome, which is across from Harper Hospital. It's in it's the big white dome,
It is
right in the medical center area.
It's right off of
I-75.
Take the Mac Avenue exit. The address of the Velodrome, I don't think you need it though because it's such a big building. Is 601. Good parking, and like I said, if it's a bad weather day, we're
going to be on the inside.
We don't care because we're going to be on the inside. We do care because we want people to be able to come out. But we don't care once we're inside because we'll be nice and dry or and warm or cool depending on the day. And it's just going to be a nice event. Again, it's a leisurely pace. It's not timed. This is just going to be a nice, fun way to get some exercise and support certainly what we think is a very, very good cause.
So you'll be out there from 9 to about what time?
1 o'clock.
Till 1.
1 o'clock.
Come on out. Come on out. If you can't make it at 9, come at 10. If you can't make it at 10, come at 11. Come and do 1 mile. Come and do 5 miles. Come and have fun. Come and lend your support. Can people come on that day of and register there at the table if they decide late or heard about it late?
You can register at the door, and you can still get a T-shirt while the supplies last. Okay. So we're not encouraging you to register at the last minute, but we'll take it.
Yeah, very good.
You might not get a T-shirt though if you register at the last minute, but
you can still walk.
You can still
have
walk.
Some snacks.
Yeah.
So
a sandwich.
So if you have your heart set on one of those great bright T-shirts, register now, register tomorrow.
Yes,
tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
That's right.
Get your kids involved and come on out.
I know I sent the flyer today to some walking groups. So if you know of some walking groups or biking groups that are out, just exercise groups. Again, this is Physical Health Month. And so we all want to get those bodies and those bones in shape. And if you're older, you want to keep them in shape. So we want to just come out and have a fun time walking Saturday, April the 12th at the Velodrome for the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Before we go, I want you to tell us a few more things about the agency itself. I know I've run into people that are blind but don't know about the agency, never utilized the agency. I'm not sure how to, other than things like we're doing right now, to get that word out as much as we can. To, if you know someone that's blind or low vision, tell them about the Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind. They have services and support systems to help you. And what are some of the other things that you do to um, help in the? You help with technology. You help with go, things to do around the home,
Braille.
Braille. Do you all work with Seedling? Is it Seedling? The Braille
Yes,
to
they've
make
been
the
out.
Braille books?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've been out to the agency, and we also get donations from them. They send us books, so we have a few of their books in our library.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been out to. They came to our Christmas bazaar. I'll be going to them soon. They'll be having their open house, and I'll be going to their open house. So I go out with outreach, and I go to a lot of outreach events. So
I think you both do from the
yeah,
thing conversations that I've heard. You both
Oh,
go out to different agencies and help and
so I
yeah,
do
I'll
the
be
outreach,
going.
and Jim go hit the Lions clubs,
Yeah, I'll be going to Seedlings next month. I just got the invitation for the event to
the
which
outlet.
Kashana
Yeah.
is referring.
Hmm.
One of the best things about my job has been going out and meeting different groups. I've been trying to hit as many Lions clubs as will put up with me for,
good to have you over at our Lions Club.
I
Jim will
don't,
schedule you.
okay,
I'm the
perfect,
president of the
perfect.
Hartford Club.
Yeah, I was most recently in Rochester a week ago, and it's always a privilege to spend time with people who are helping us to serve our clients and their clients. I will say that kind of a longer term event that we'll be having, I'm not sure when it'll be. It'll be toward the end of the summer, but we will have a health fair or a health clinic
Yeah.
at the agency. And we'll have a number of vendors there, a number of exhibitors there. We'll have some health screenings being done so you can get blood pressure checks, you can get cholesterol checks. One of our board members is a retinal specialist. He's a researcher, and he can conduct certain eye examinations.
Dr.
And
Dan.
yeah, Dr. Daniel. And so we've got some
Mhm.
other things that we'll have. And again, I don't want to push the season. I hate to talk about the end of summer before we've even started spring, really. But that'll be
Well, we
coming
want to
up.
know what's coming up.
Yeah, it'll be coming up in a number of months. And
We're all excited about summer coming.
please go to lifebeyondsite.org, the website. Please check our Facebook page. Kashana does a wonderful job on the Facebook page. If you like our newsletter or you want the newsletter, please subscribe. Kashana largely does the content that you see month after month
And you do a wonderful job.
the newsletter. She does. Absolutely, you do,
Mhm.
Kashana. I'm not just saying that because you're here with me. But I will say it privately to you as well. But no, Kashana does a wonderful job. But these are ways to find out about the agency. Come to the Lions Club convention. That's the week after the 5K at the Hollywood Casino at Greektown. We'll have a table there. You can learn about us. You can learn about the Lions. You can learn about others that I'm sure they will have there. These are all great ways to learn about us. Call me, email me. I'm a talker. Kashana will tell you I'm a talker, so I'll be happy to talk with you about the agency and answer
Can you give us that
questions.
email and your phone number one more time, Jim?
Sure. The phone number, this is my direct line, is 313 591 3794. My email is jsmock, so that's SMOCK, just like you might wear if you're an artist, okay, at GDABVI, which are the initials of the agency, .org. I do read all my emails. I do answer my own phone. Please do. I welcome the comments. I welcome the criticisms because that's how we get better.
Thank you very much, both of you, for being wonderful guests this afternoon on community updates right here on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the land. We're looking forward to you tuning in next week. We'll have some wonderful guests then as well. And we're here every Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. right here. You can catch us on WJZZ Cool TV's Facebook page or on YouTube, and all of our replays are done on YouTube as well. So, if there any words that you want to have with going out with us that can any parting words you want to share with us?
Yes, just remember to go to our website. And if you ever need any service from Greater Detroit Agency for the Blind, don't forget to look us up and let us
Can you hear
help
me?
you get to your life beyond sight.
Down. Okay. Thank you very much, Kashana and Jim.